Yo, what's happening, people? Welcome back. Welcome back. We are live in the car, and it's Arsenal 4, Slavia Prague nil. Comfortable victory. We're through to the semi-finals. Yes, Arsenal comfortably through, beating Slavia Prague 4-0 and into the semi-finals of the Europa League. Again, I mean, listen, there was a lot of talk pre-game about must go out, must perform, must score. And boy, did we do it. We absolutely destroyed Prague. The racist them out of the Europa League, completely ruffled them up, knocked them out, swept them aside, and we go to the semi-final after a very good performance. The sort of performance we kind of had in the first leg, really and truly, if we're being completely honest. We should have beat them in the first leg by the scoreline. We had chances to do it. We didn't put them away. But tonight, it was about being clinical. It was about taking your chances. It wasn't about necessarily playing the best football. It wasn't necessarily about scoring the best goals. It was just more about getting the job done. Getting the job done. And we nearly did it. We nearly went ahead through Smith-Rowe early on in the game. But ref deemed it not to be a penalty kick. Sorry, definitely not to be a goal because it was like a big toe was offside. And so we cruise after that, really. Pepe, composure in front of goal, good finish from Pepe. Saka won the penalty, fouled in the box. Laka dispatched calmly. Look, the goalkeeper in the guy dispatched it calmly. And then you got who scored the third? Oh, Starboy Saka with an amazing goal, coming in on his left foot, giving the keeper the eyes again. This time, the keeper, thinking Saka was going to try and bend it top bend, he's calmly placed it into the bottom corner. And then Laka wraps up the score at the end of the game in the second half of a calm finish. And that was it, man. I mean, like I said, it was obviously a nervy start to the game. Both teams obviously didn't want to go all guns blazing, but we we just opened the traps out on them. Like we started like the first 10 minutes a bit cagey, but after that it was just like Pepe squeezed one in, and it was like the relief was just mad. Especially after the first goal ruled out by VAR. It was like I saw Arteta. It was interesting. I was watching Arteta as soon as they disallowed the goal, and his mindset was like, "All right, cool. They disallowed it. Turn and face. We go and get it. We'll go and get our goal. Don't worry about that." And we did. So credit for Arteta. He played Pepe ahead of Martinelli, and I questioned that decision pre-game whether that was the right call. It looks like it was today because it was a good finish, man, and he had a good game. Pepe just being that little bit more experienced in and around the box. Smith-Rowe gave him the ball, hold off the defender, and just calmly dispatched it. Didn't rush it, didn't panic. Um, Smith-Rowe definitely did well because he was surrounded by like six man. So to get it round all of the defenders and get it to Pepe was cold in itself. But Pepe with the finish was delightful. Love that goal, man. Love that goal from Arsenal and from Pepe today, especially. And yeah, good victory. Wilson's in the chat. He says, "Yeah, I'm doing all good. Thank you for joining." Absolutely brilliant today and destroyed Slavia Prague. Yep, that was it. That was it. Comfortably destroyed them. Looking good and doing it as well. Sat back in the second half when the job was done. This was what I probably called for in the first half, but didn't really get. But in the first leg, sorry, didn't really get. But it is what it is. We're through. As Erhan says, Arsenal said no to racism. Best I've seen you all season. It was like Wenger ball in the first half. Yeah, we had that. But you know what? We also had the discipline to hold it as well. We were clinical on the attack and good in defense as well. Clean sheet. Let's not forget 2 clean sheets in 2 games after what 14 games without one. So that was good today as well, man. So that was good to see. Yeah, we just we just looked a lot better than we have done in a recent while. And obviously, a lot of talk will be about Aubameyang, whether he gets back in the side. Obviously suffering from malaria, so we wish him well. But right now the boys did the job for him as well as racism. We did the job for Aubameyang. We got us through for him, and I hope he does recover well and has a plot to play coming to the end of the season. I would love Arsenal to do Emery's Arsenal semi-final. Yes, Villarreal are through, as Wilson has rightly said. They won 2-1 tonight, so 3-3-1 in aggregate. It'll be interesting now. It'll be interesting now. Unai comes back to the Emirates a year and a half after he was sacked. So we'll see. We'll see how he deals with it. See how he deals with it. Obviously, a lot of his ex-players still there at the club, and so yeah, we'll just see. We'll see how that pans out. But I'm sure we'd all love to see. We all love to see Good Evening back, and it'll be interesting to just to see him in press conferences, see him in interviews, like our former gaffer. And yeah, I just hope we batter them. Hope we batter them. Yeah, so the defense was absolutely immense. It was brilliant performance from the defense. Mari and Holding solid again. That partnership is just solid for us at the moment. Interesting, he went with Mari. He didn't go with Gabriel today. That shows you something about what he thinks about Pablo Mari. I'm a big fan of Mari. I just think he does everything right. He just cleans up nicely. Holding done well today as well. Xhaka at left back. Whisper it, but another good game at left back with Xhaka. Wonder if he's thinking about doing that again. Maybe against Villarreal, maybe in the Premier League as well. We'll wait and see. Arteta and the team deserve a lot of credit. Yeah, 100%. Listen, there's a lot of talk about if Arteta loses, is his job in a balance? Is his career at Arsenal over? But are we going to give him the credit he deserves for getting us through? Because he did brilliant to get us through. Yes, it's Prague. Yes, it's only Prague, but you got to still go out and do a job. Man United went out and done their job last week. We went out and done our job this week. Battered them away from home. There's something about us playing away from home which I don't know if we thrive on it, like being away, being out of our comfort zone, just knowing that we have to win. We seem to play better away than we do at the Emirates this season. So that's interesting. It was very comfortable even for Arsenal. Yeah, I've got no complaints. I'm just happy. Smith-Rowe, Saka, Lacazette, Pepe, like them four they were just on it. They were just on it today. Energy, commitment, desire. You could tell they both wanted to just win the game. Chambers as well played quite well at right back as well. Got the assist for Saka's goal, although it was pretty much Saka who did the job. Hala Madrid, I catched the first half. I got to see those Ceballos missed passes. Leave Ceballos alone, man. He done his job today. He didn't mess up. He was just solid. He weren't necessarily bursting forward as he did against Sheffield United. He was solid in there with Partey today. So got no complaints. Got no complaints about Ceballos' performance today. Slavia Prague didn't have a shot on target. I'm looking at. They had most of the ball. We gave them the ball in the second half, but literally did nothing. Leno had nothing to do all game. Perfect. Love that. Odegaard and Smith-Rowe have to play together. Both are too good to be rotation. Yeah, you imagine that, Odegaard comes back into the side. I actually forgot about Odegaard, Honestly, honest to God, I forgot about Odegaard. That's a mad, predicament he's got because he's now got a Pepe playing well, golden assist for Pepe today. Saka, brilliant performance again. Smith-Rowe on his team. And Lacazette doing his job up front. So Odegaard has now got a fight to get back in, whether he goes in instead of Pepe and he go with Smith-Rowe and Odegaard and Saka. You'd imagine he would come in, but like it's a different kind of energy without him. It's not a bad energy; it's a good energy. We just have lots of pace, lots of energy bursting forward, and I love to see it, man. Absolutely love to see it. Thank you, Shane. This is well done. Didn't watch the game. Yeah, I'm sure your eyes are focused on Man United, but job done there for both of us, really. And listen, you lot go out and do one more job against Roma. Not going to be easy. Chris Smalling and Mkhitaryan and them, man. And we got a job to do against Unai Emery. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens there. Saka was absolutely outstanding. Come on, Starboy Saka running the show as he does. So composed on the ball, so calm with his finishing, so good in attack. The Starboy is what he is. He is what he is. Slavia Prague never really lived the glove. Nope. Literally, not one shot on target. Not one shot on target. Marshaled, marshaled by that defense. You can't even give credit to Leonard because he didn't do anything, but you give credit to the defense for just marshalling, not allowing them to get anywhere near us. Anywhere near us. Here's the deal, Ramsey. Win Europa and you will play Madrid in the UEFA Super Cup. Oh my gosh. Listen, you think I can think about the Super Cup right now? You think I can actually think about Super Cup, bro? We just about got through the quarterfinals. I mean, we did it comfortably, but after the first leg, we just about got through the quarterfinals. Now we got to play. My focus is on Villarreal and Emery. Like, I got to focus on that before I even think about, before I even contemplate that. And even then, we still got to play two league games. I'm hoping that I'm really obviously I want to win the games that we play next in the league, but like I'm just hoping that we don't get any injuries for the Europa League. Do you know what I'm saying? We got Fulham at home and on Sunday, and then the following Friday we got Everton at home before we have a good few days rest, and then we play against Emery in a week. So listen, a lot to play for, a lot of games to go still. We need to just focus ahead on that before we even consider any sort of Super Cup with anyone else. But of course, I guess you're probably predicting Real Madrid to win the whole thing again. It's all set up for the social media derby in the final. Arsenal, Man United, who will claim the banter crown? Listen, you know, we need it. We need it. Man United don't need it. So I'm hoping that goes in our favour. It didn't a couple of years ago against Chelsea. We just need to win this trophy, man. We do. We need to win it. Question: do you think Arteta's the sort of manager that would overthink things in big matches? No, I don't think he is. I think he's done quite well in big matches. He tends to stick to his principles. If you're playing well for him, he'll keep playing you. We've seen him get over the line in big matches this year, in Spurs, Man United, Chelsea. Yes, he's struggled at times in the maybe even bigger matches in Liverpool and City. But I actually trust him in the big matches, and I think that he's going to come to some sort of game plan for Villarreal and the semi-final, and as he did tonight. And full credit to the boss for getting us through. He did very well, and the team looked good. The team looked good. Man United have got an awful record in semis. Some I think has to give one way or another. Listen, Oli gonna semi. You get ready to see if you can go through because as Oli hasn't even reached the final yet, has he? Mr. Oli gonna semi. I wouldn't mind playing Mkhitaryan in the final in Deadman. So listen, Man United got a job to do in it. Don't think that it's all clear cut. Both teams is going to be a tough game. Both teams are going to be a tough game. Wilson's predicting 2-0 Fulham. Listen, we'll get into that. We'll deal with that on Saturday or Sunday. We're not dealing with that tonight. I'm not even considering Fulham. Let these men rest. Come back home. Have a rest, and then we'll probably go train again on Saturday ahead of the game for Sunday. Arsenal season is alive yet again. Come on, still there. You've still got 2 more games to save this season. Cup final. I said this today. Today was a cup final. We got through it. Next, in 2 weeks' time, we got another cup final away at Villarreal first, and then another cup final at home at the Emirates. So let's just one game at a time. Yes, be happy. I'm buzzing about this. I'm happy. The second half was just a breeze, but the first half was just where it just settled my heart comfortably. Yeah, as you say, we need the Europa League way more than Man United. Way more than Man United. Man United are all but confirmed in the Champions League now, whereas we are out of Europe as it stands. So we need something big. Oli has never reached the final during his time at Man United. Yep, exactly. So this could be the time for it, though. This could be the time for it. Can Oli get over the line? Can Arsenal get over the line in a final? In the semi-final themselves? We've got Villarreal. Memories of the 2006 Villarreal games, semi-finals of the Champions League. So, listen, big memories there. But we've got to go and beat them. We've got to go and beat Villarreal now. We don't want this Europa League run to go in vain. We've had some good wins when we needed it, last-minute goals when we needed it. So, let's go out and beat them. Let's go out and beat them. I don't see why we don't. Why not? I don't see why not. We just need the team to keep playing how they are, and you never know, man. You never know. I guess one thing you could say is that Emery knows this team. He knows Arsenal players very well and how they play. Isn't Francis Coquelin? He's at Villarreal, isn't he? Former Gooner. So be interesting to see him come back to the Emirates as well. Been a long time since we played. Since he's been here, so it'll be interesting to see him. None of the guys probably remember Francis Coquelin from the current squad anyway, because it's lots changed since Coquelin left us. But yeah, Villarreal game's gonna be interesting. As Wilson said, come on the Arsenal. We're comfortably through 4-0. I'm happy. I'm buzzing. Um, yeah, good victory. Is Champions League football a good thing for Arsenal if you win Europa? I feel like you'll get found out in the elite competition. Yeah, maybe, but I'd rather be there and get found out than not be there at all. Genuinely, like, and also you have to think about it. If we win Europa League, we're first seed in the Champions League, so we get drawn out first just because you won the competition. Like Chelsea did this year. Chelsea drew Sevilla, who were second. Was it Sevilla they had in their group? I think it was Sevilla because they won 4-0, didn't they? Yeah, they had Sevilla second because they who won the Champions. Oh wait, did Sevilla win the Europa League last year? I feel like Sevilla won the Europa League last year, drew Chelsea. Because yeah, so Sevilla drew Chelsea being the Europa League winners. So we would be first seed. So we could get a kind draw, and that could just get us through. And then you just take it as it goes. It's going to be a big summer for us. If we're in Champions League, we just open our possibilities to the players that we can get as well. And I don't think we're far away from being a very good team. There's just a few holes that we need to plug in the summer, and then we could get there. I know our league position says otherwise, but I like what Arteta's got this squad doing. I like it. I do. Wood says he's got absolutely nothing to say about Arsenal tonight, which is so refreshing. It is nice. Nice. I can go to sleep. I can be happy. Listen, guys, thank you for joining. 4-0 Arsenal, 5-1 in aggregate. We march on through to the next round of the Champions League. Guys, thanks for joining. I'll be back this weekend for a preview for Arsenal Fulham and a review of Arsenal Fulham as well. Hopefully, we get the win there. But for now, buzzing. 3-0. Come on, the Arsenal. Like, subscribe to Neeks Sports, people.